Have you ever held a US passport and paused to think about how that little blue booklet came to be? Beneath its matte cover lies one of the most secure documents ever produced. Combining centuries-old printing methods, biometrics, microengineering, and cutting-edge technology. Today, we're taking you inside the ultra-secure government facilities where US passports are crafted, personalized, and meticulously inspected. First, let's talk about the building blocks: specialized passport paper. It might look like plain white at first glance, but it's anything but ordinary. This paper is embedded with security features: microscopic fibers that glow under UV light, invisible watermarks, color-shifting threads, and randomized patterns that make each sheet unique. There's even invisible fluorescent printing and microtext woven into the substrate. These features are engineered into the very fibers, making them impossible to peel off or replicate. Once the paper arrives at the secure printing plant, run by the Government Publishing Office under strict State Department supervision, it enters a multi-layered printing process. The first layer is Intaglio printing, the same high-security technique used for currency. Steel plates are engraved with intricate designs, like the presidential seal or Liberty Eagle, coated with ink and wiped, leaving ink only in the engraved grooves. When pressed under extreme pressure, the ink lifts to create raised, tactile lines. Feel the seal on your passport. You can literally feel the indentations. That's followed by offset printing and letterpress, which add colored artwork, ghost images, and patterned backgrounds. These include micro-engraved scenes, national parks, landmarks, historical vignettes, and even hidden, latent images that appear only at certain angles. Colors shift under different lights. Some inks react to UV or infrared. Others change hues depending on viewing angle. Equipped with microprinting and guilloche lines, fine looping patterns, the pages become a jigsaw puzzle of anti-counterfeit design. But the security story doesn't end there. The printing process also embeds holographic images, clear polymer windows, and optically variable ink (OV) elements. In newer passport models, entire pages may be made of polycarbonate, tough, synthetic material, laser-engraved, frame by frame. One look, one touch, and security agents can spot a genuine passport. As a result, even highly skilled counterfeiters can't recreate the layered complexity. Once the blank printed pages are ready, they move on to personalization. This is where the booklet transforms into your passport. At secure State Department facilities in Hot Springs, Arkansas, or Tucson, Arizona, biometric and identity data are laser-inscribed into polycarbonate data pages. The photograph isn't printed on top. It's part of the layer, often with a secondary ghost microphoto etched elsewhere to deter tampering. That polycarbonate page also includes the Machine Readable Zone, MRZ, 2 lines of text in a special font encoded with your data. Border agents and scanners worldwide rely on it for fast, accurate reads. Laser engraving ensures this data is permanent, resistant to chemical removal, abrasion, or reprinting. Since 2007, US passports have also included an embedded RFID chip in the back cover. This chip conforms to ICAO international standards and securely stores your biometric identifiers. When traveling, authorized border control readers authenticate the chip using digital certificates. The chip wakes up only when scanned, thanks to a metallic shielding layer that blocks random scans, effectively preventing surreptitious readings or tracking by scanners. But before issuance, each fully assembled passport undergoes rigorous quality control involving both machines and highly security-trained personnel. Alignment of ink layers, legibility of microtext, chip readability, laser engraving clarity, and data mismatch errors are all screened. If anything is off, misregistration, faint engraving, chip read failure, the entire passport is shredded or incinerated. These facilities produce over 20 million passports annually and maintain impressively low error rates thanks to this strict QC. Rejected or expired passports don't leave the secure chain. They're shredded, melted down, and destroyed. Each blank passport book is tracked by a unique serial number tied to a secure State Department database and cross-checked worldwide via Interpol, TSA, CBP, and other border control systems. That serial number not only tracks issuance but also flags travel alerts, lost, stolen, revoked, or subject to watch lists. It's not just the physical document that's secured, the supply chain is fortress-like. Blank books travel under armed escort in armored vehicles. They are inventoried at each checkpoint. Access within the facility is compartmentalized. One group handles paper, another offset, another laser engraving, another quality checks with chips. No single employee ever has the full process in hand. Layers of biometrics, polygraph testing, background investigations, and surveillance cameras monitor staff and material at every step. Even building access is strictly controlled. Multi-factor biometrics, keycards, patrols, 24/7 video surveillance, digital logs, and restricted wireless or mobile use in critical zones. It's not paranoia, it's necessary. The result? A counterfeiter has yet to replicate a modern U.S. passport that passes full inspection. Between layered printing techniques, material science, and electronic authentication, this booklet stands as a nearly impenetrable fortress. But the government doesn't rest. They're continually upgrading. The next generation passport rollout adds more robust polycarbonate layers, even higher resolution laser engravings, perimeter sealing, embedded RFID anti-cloning tags, and biometric images radio-etched through multiple layers. They've also introduced laser perforated images into the polycarbonate to embed micro-features visible only under magnification or special lighting. Biometric systems at border control are evolving too. Facial recognition, iris scanners, digital matching algorithms, and live ID photo cross-checks are used to ensure that you are still you when passing through checkpoints. If the chip photo, MRZ, or face recognition don't align, travelers are flagged for secondary inspection. These measures help prevent identity theft, document fraud, and illegal migration. Now, you might wonder, with all this effort and cost, why is it necessary? Because passports aren't just travel tools, they're global identity credentials. They govern who enters countries, enables visas, international banking, voting overseas, and border control travel. A compromised passport, stolen or forged, can aid smugglers, criminals, terrorists, or illegal migrants. Every layer of security shields both individuals and national borders. All of these systems are the product of decades of development and billions in R&D, from paper chemists creating UV-visible fibers to laser engineers designing multi-layer polycarbonate chips, from cryptographers protecting RFID chip data to fingerprinting equipment that catches tampering. U.S. passports represent an orchestration of specialists across fields. So next time you glance at your passport, maybe you're heading to Tokyo or Rome, remember what lies beyond the blue cover. It took fingerprint-grade printing, military-grade lasers, passport-grade engineering, machine-grade quality control, and high-secure logistics to create that booklet. And every one of those measures is there to protect you. Not just your travels, but your identity, your rights, and your freedom. It's not just paper, it's not just ink, and it's not just a box checked on your travel bucket list. It's a testament to how far technology, secrecy, and layered defense have come in protecting identity in a risky world. Next time you hit "My passport is in the mail," know that millions of concerted efforts went into crafting that booklet. From chemistry labs to secure print plants to laser stations to armor-plated cars, it's a journey every passport takes before it reaches your mailbox. So that's the inside scoop of how US passports are made. Formatted, protected, personalized, and sent out into the world.